Hi, welcome back. My name is Charlotte with Charlotte Made Budgets. So sorry that I did not get a chance to record this yesterday. I wasn't feeling the greatest. Spent a little time in the hospital. Um, but I got some good rest today and I wanted to kind of backtrack and make sure that we got this video out to stay accountable. Um, so last week, just to hop into the spending real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. Move that. I did go ahead and pre-write everything out, made it a little bit easier, and here is our categories. So groceries, we spent $117.98. And truthfully, let me zoom you in just a tad. Let's see here. Perfect. And then truthfully, you can obviously see over here that groceries is pink. So last time I had talked about going ahead and including that pre-game food for my son, which I did in groceries. Also, our Friday night dinner was included in groceries. And for groceries themselves, I actually only spent $47.59. And then I did have another little grocery haul here for $20. My son needed like some bananas, oranges, that kind of thing. For household, I did CVS. We needed some dental stuff there. I just did a quick pickup order. And then Walmart, I did have to go and grab my son some of those, like, because they're kind of like icy hot pads that you put on your body and helps. He gets super, super sore after a football game. So he definitely needed some of those. Entertainment is just going to be the football tickets. I originally thought, because last time I went to my niece's rodeo, there was an entry fee. But this time, because she was one of the later barrel racers, they didn't actually charge us to go in. So only that. $10 for pets. We have a store called Pop Shelf. I hopped in there, grabbed some cat treats. Kids, we had budgeted 45 for haircuts. They actually didn't get those last week. They actually got them today, but that money I had, the 45 I had just rolled over from this week into this, I run my budgets Friday through Thursday because this is the payday and it's just easier for me. So they actually got it today. So let's see. Last week we did put gas in. Yeah, that was Friday. My bonus kiddo, we had to meet his grandma to like do the exchange. So of course my car needed gas, miscellaneous. Oh, so with football, youth football last weekend, I was out running to Pop Shelf, CVS, that kind of thing, and I had noticed that the little football team, our little Lions, we call them Cubs, they were out doing a donation for like car wash, that kind of thing. So I stopped in, donated, let them rinse off my car, excuse me. And then from Monday on, it's just, I don't leave the house, honestly. I work from home. My son drives. He, my son and our youngest, my bonus son, they're in the same school. We have a freshman and a senior, so it makes life easier, and I don't have to get out and drive, do any of that stuff. Let me zoom you back out. Perfect. So that is this current one. I'm just going to set these aside. We're done with those. So yeah, as you can see, I did have a good bit of rollover, which now this is gone, this haircut. But this little bit, I just rolled it over into this week. So Friday, like I said, I didn't actually work Friday. It's so weird. Thursday, I was at my desk and it's like my heart started racing, instantly started sweating, like tremors, blurred vision, headache. And it wasn't a panic attack. Like I wasn't doing anything. It was the strangest thing ever. So I kind of blew it off. And I was like, oh, you know, chop that up to heavenly fish. You know, for me, I feel like it's kind of like an episode of House. You just never know what's going to happen. Uh, anyways, so come Friday, I was laying in bed and I hadn't even gotten out of bed for the day. And it hit me again. And it actually did it twice that Friday morning. And so finally, you know, my husband's like, call the doctor, call the doctor. And of course, the doctor's like, you know, sorry, we really don't do anything cardiac. And it sounds like that. So I need you to go, you know, to the hospital, get checked out, do all of that. Well, after CT scan, sonogram, all the blood work you can think of, nothing was really like catching their eye. So I ended up like with a referral to go to a cardiologist to wear one of those machines to, the way the doctor put it, it's like taking your car into a mechanic shop because it's making a noise, but then the mechanic shop can't duplicate that noise. So they can't fix something that they can't duplicate. Uh, anyways, yeah, so I ended up coming home resting. I've been resting all day. This evening I did make 2 homecoming moms, one for my son's girlfriend and the other for a friend of the family, but I really haven't done much today, just taking it easy. With all of that to say, I opted not to stuff. Number one, we don't need anything. My husband kept put gas in my car yesterday. We've already done the football tickets. We've already done our typical eat out for dinner on Friday. We've already bought the football tickets. We already watched the game. It just seemed pointless. With that said, we are going to skip that point of it. Let's see here. Get this out of the way. But I wanted you to know, like, yes, I did do it. You know, it's not like I was skipping out. It's just life was lifing yesterday and I was tired. All right, so get that done. And so usually with Friday's video, we do, let's see, yes, our roll and saves with our leftover. Given we don't really have leftover because it's gone, you know, I put it in sinking funds. But I'm going to go ahead and do this anyways because I do like the idea of once a month, these extra, you know, the extra money goes into the designated sinking fund. And I don't want to be a week behind. All right. This is these kids. All right. So we did that. Let's go ahead and grab my dice tower. Oh, come on, Shirley. My dice tower out here. This is going to be a fairly quick video, and honestly, I'm okay with it. I feel so bad that my videos are so short, and it's like everybody's making these super long videos with all of the things and doing all the things, but I'm not. And it's okay, you know, like I know that I will get there, and I'm just crawling before I walk. So here we go. Let's see here. So this right here, not these. These are from Kimmy's Budgets on YouTube, Invasion Girl Budgets on, oh gosh, I said it backwards. Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy and Cajun Girl. Oh my gosh. Kimmy's budgets on Etsy, Bayesian girl budgets on YouTube. You know what I meant. Everybody loves Kimmy, so I know you're familiar with her. What I do, I like to roll these. Whatever those state is what I put on the card, which is also what I put in the corresponding envelopes. All right, so we have brown. Brown is going to get 6. Oh, and here's our money, sorry. And 5, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. I'm trying to make some change because I honestly need it for Mini Monday. I did that right. 5, 10, yes, 15. So we have 15 in Christmas. Excuse me. Here we go. I'm gonna put those back in here as we go. Make life easier. Hopefully everybody else had an amazing weekend so far. Hopefully. So yellow, get 3. That's for my car expenses. 3, 4, 5. I could have sworn there was another 5 here. Let's see. Wait, I put, yeah, so 4. It already had 4 in it. So I'm just going to do the 3. 1, 2, 3. I know I need to change, but I'm trying to think where I put those other 5s that I had. And honestly, I can't remember now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is car expenses. Okay. Oh, look. There they are. Okay. Moving on. Orange. Orange is 3, and that is for household. I keep telling myself, you know, like, this is the week I'm going to do it. I'm going to be able to work a full shift. Luckily, you know, my job, they understand I have FMLA. You know, it's not like I'm at risk of losing my job, but it's like I can make so much more money and get everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, he wasn't in frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to happy birthday. And I could like get everything paid down so much faster if like my body would just stop. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than like I miss the person I used to be. That's, and I guess if you don't know, you really don't know, but that's the only way that I know how to say it. Don't ever take your body for granted. I think this was purple, yeah. So this is school. I should probably write it on there. School. Purple got 6. That is good. My son graduating this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. And then we have blue for family, and that is going to get 4. I really like doing it this way. I mean, given it's my first month doing anything, but I will say so far I've really liked this because it's like every week you're stashing away a little bit of cash to put towards your sinking funds at the end of the month. And purple is emergency fund. That was a 4. This is a 2. Ah. 2. There we go. Alrighty. So at least I did go ahead and get these done. Like I said, it's not a very long video, but it's all about consistency and doing what I can when I can, and that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. I do want to thank you so much for all the kind words, for all the watch hours. I'm definitely uh, trying to subscribe to anyone and everyone, basically, especially newer budgeters like myself, because I find, although I do love everyone, I love everybody's content. Like, I have it rolling all the time. Um, just because I work from home, it's too easy not to. But it's nice. It's nice to see someone who is also just starting out, because sometimes it can be intimidating watching, some of the other budgeters with like two, three, $400. But I just keep telling myself, just stick to what you're doing. Um, I officially started this channel 2 weeks ago. So this is like the beginning of my third week of it. And I'm like, you cannot move mountains overnight, like everybody has to start somewhere. And this is where your where is, and you're gonna get to where you're going. Um, anyways, I thank you all so very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and thanks for being here. It doesn't go unnoticed, and it's definitely appreciated. Bye for now.